Well, let's bring in Nikki Jackson from Alcohol Health Watch now. Nikki, thanks so much for coming in and being with us here. Now, you watched all of this too. What really stood out for you?
Well, it was really heartening to see the broad support for change, and change in relation to strong alcohol policy, strong regulation. So purchase age, price of alcohol, availability, advertising. There was support across the board for these policies that will make a meaningful difference to our drinking culture.
So you're impressed by the general agreement there. Was there anything that was missing from the conversation from your point of view?
I thought who wasn't at the table were the hundreds of thousands of New Zealanders, in fact, that are harmed by the drinking of others. More New Zealanders are harmed by the drinking of others than from their own drinking. We're talking sexual assaults, violence, crime, road deaths, fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. You know, these voices have been silent in the debate and they need to be heard. They need to be heard in the review of our liquor laws.
So it's more than just embarrassing stories that people have got, you know, sort of funny anecdotes.
Absolutely, and we heard a lot of them tonight, I have to say. You know, I think we need to hear more about the lived experience of those that are suffering the harms. And, you know, Lotta hit the nail on the head. This is about having strong regulation to shift our drinking culture. That's what is needed to get this, and this is what's needed to have those conversations so that we can be enabled to talk about our drinking. We can't do that when we continue to normalise and glorify alcohol.
So what is it going to take then for politicians to make these big, bold changes, ones that are really going to make a difference?
Well, we need to stop talking and getting some action. And it was really pleasing to see that Minister Farfoy, when he was the Minister of Justice, made a solid commitment to reviewing our liquor laws, and that was backed up by Minister Little. So we have a new Minister of Justice this week, Kitty Allen. We are looking for the same level of commitment to the review of our liquor laws, and not just tinkering, as Lar Hart said. This is about broad changes. This is about our once-in-a-generation change to our liquor laws to make meaningful differences, not just about availability, but price and advertising. We need to really put these policies in place.
We have been talking about this for a long time. Do you think, though, there has been a change in the mood that we're actually, you know, going to take action more than just talking?
Well, you know, the polling data shows that New Zealanders are in support of policy change. You know, New Zealanders want to see restrictions to advertising, restrictions to sponsorship. So, you know, the public are there, the science is clear. It's about politicians getting behind this. And think about the vast benefits. You know, Paddy's already experienced so many benefits that he talked about tonight from reducing his drinking. Imagine that on a population level: better mental health, fewer suicides, fewer cancers, fewer road deaths, better well-being, better children's health.
One thing, though, that stood out, I mean, Paddy was a problem drinker, he said, and he was able to give up, it seemed, quite easily. What about people for whom addiction is a real problem, who it's just not that easy?
Yeah, and it's not easy when Lotta's saying it's in your supermarkets next to your bread and your milk. It's advertised on the TV, it's on the sporting stars, it's everywhere we go. Availability is really high. So let's change our environment. The thing we can do when we change our environment is we can prevent heavy drinkers becoming dependent drinkers. We can turn down that tap. So we reduce addiction in this country, and that's got to be good for us.
OK, and you've got the call to Kitty Allen, you think is...
Absolutely. We want to see a continued commitment to reviewing our liquor laws this parliamentary term.
OK, let's do it.
Yes.
Nikki, thank you very much for your time tonight.
Thank you.